Why do smart, capable leaders get stuck? And how can we get unstuck? So, a series of videos looking at how we get stuck and how we can unstick ourselves. And first and foremost, let's acknowledge that it is very human to reach a point in our leadership, our career, or our lives, a point of friction where we're reaching for something just outside of us and we feel like we can't get any traction. So these are moments of friction, more moments of stickness. And how can we unstick ourselves so we can actually move forward? So I am working with a Gleicher formula for change. If we want to create change, it's helpful to have a formula for change to navigate our conversations around this. So in this formula, D stands for dissatisfaction, V for future vision, A is for action. And all of that has to be greater than resistance to change in order to create change. So I've done a couple videos on dissatisfaction. This one is on future vision. So here's one thing I see. They've recognized they're dissatisfied. They're not happy with where they are in their career, their leadership, or their lives. And so they start to ask the question, well, where do I go next? And they tend to approach that question from their head. You know, what makes the most rational sense? What's the next logical move? What pro and con list could help me answer this question? And what I would say is that approaching this question of what is your future vision? What is it that you most deeply want to be striving towards is not only a question for your head. Yes, go through the pro and con list, go through the what makes the most sense questions. But what I would say is that to answer that question, you actually need to pay attention to information in your body, your future vision. That's about what inspires you, what fulfills you, what motivates you, what you care about, what you long for. Each of those words have an emotional tone to them. They are not thoughts, they're emotional responses and they are sensational responses, right? Senses that happen in your body. And so in order to be able to answer this question of what is my future vision for myself, we need to pay attention not just to information in our head, but also the information in our body. So I was working with a leader recently who was truly inspiring around this. So she approached her leadership not only from her head, but also by paying attention to the signals her body was giving her. So in these moments, she was noticing, is this actually a yes for me? Do I feel a lot of energy around this and resonance? Or is it a no for me? Like, do I feel myself pulling away or shutting down or contracting around this? And it doesn't mean that the body's always right? Sometimes our body can give mixed signals. And so it takes some skillfulness to sort them out. But it is helpful to start to pay attention to the information in the body as you're asking these key questions about what fulfills me, what do I care about, what do I long for, as you're trying to clarify your future vision. So would love to hear from you. If you are stuck around clearing a future vision, and paying attention to the information in your body is one way to get unstuck. Would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts? Share with me.